Good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing? Or do I even have to ask? Wow. I honestly am a loss for words. I mean, 2 games in a row that the team did not show up, and then they go crazy, and then they go and get all those runs when it meant absolutely nothing. It's beyond belief. It's really beyond belief. Thank you, Charles. It is kind of pathetic. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to even talk about this game. They at one point there was 20 unanswered runs, and can you? I just can't even fathom that. I just can't. 20 unanswered runs before they finally scored a run. It makes no sense whatsoever. And they were playing with us. That's the thing that's got me really icked, really ticked off. And if the Yankees don't see that, I mean, it is a joke. Is the series over? No, I don't think so. Yankee Stadium will be rocking. I do see I do see that there was a little fight there at the end, but it doesn't make sense at all. At all. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Judge has made two critical plays in this series. And number one, he struck out with the bases loaded. And then number two, he makes a boneheaded play in the outfield. A boneheaded play in the outfield that opened up all the gates. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm getting really tired of this guy. I really am. He makes no sense. He gets a hit when we're 20 runs down, and he strikes out when we're 1 run down. I mean, I don't understand it. I have seen stars in my days. I have seen superstars in my days. He is not a superstar. And it's only going to get worse. Only going to get worse. Are you kidding me? And I am so sick and tired. I am so sick and tired of defending this guy. I really, really am. There's no heart. I mean, what turns off? What turns off on this guy when October comes? What is it? What is it? Why can't this guy play in October? I don't say everybody's got to be Reggie Jackson. But Jesus, could you show up one time? Just show up one time. That's all we're asking. When he has the most hits I've ever seen in my life that are meaningless. I don't care if he's batting 400, Jacob. I don't care. When you really need it, he never comes through in the postseason. He never comes through. 400, he could bat 1,000. He ruined 2 games. And you're still defending because he's hitting like 400? Come on, Jacob, you know better than that. Yesterday's game, it turned because he struck out with a miserable pitch. And today, in the outfield, he opened up the gates with that stupid bonehead play in right field. And I'm tired of it. Granted, he's a star. He's not a superstar. And I'm tired of it. Christmas on a stick. That's what we are with him. The whole lineup. Why not play Dominguez? Why? Give the man a chance. Give him a chance, darn it. I'm sick of seeing Grissom in the first inning strike out on the first batter. I'm sick of it. No discipline whatsoever. 15 strikeouts, and it could have been a lot worse. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 5 innings, people. 5 innings of strikeouts. And you want to win a game? And now people, but we got 7 runs. You gave up 12 or 13. Are you kidding me? Look at the discipline at the plate. Toronto has so much discipline. What do we have? Garbage. Absolute garbage. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to get to Max Fried. Max Fried pitched the way he does, and usually in the playoffs. Like crap. No, I am not giving Judge a pass. I'm sorry, Celia. I love each and every one of you guys. No. He's got to rally the troops, and Boone has to put in the players that he needs to put in there. There's no reason in this God's green earth why they soured on Dominguez completely as to just be a base runner. What the hell is that? Nobody's hitting. Nobody. Sick and tired of it. Absolutely ludicrous. Now, I know we've been spoiled of people that know the Yankees in the 90s. But this is horrendous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Ben Rice looked so lost at the plate. The guy threw 11 pitches the same way, the same place. Do you think he takes one pitch? Swings at everything. Toronto has men on the bench that are professional hitters, like a Don Mattingly. You don't think that they study? Look at the way they handle those bats. Look at the way they do things. And look at the other dugout. The Yankees don't belong on the same field with this team. None of them. Let's bring up Evan, our co-host. How you doing, Evan? How's it
Doing
going?
all right. Doing okay. Just I had to. I fell asleep there at the end of the game. I don't know. I wasn't interested in watching anymore, and two, I'm not feeling my best. But it's. I think this series is over. It's completely lost. This team does not give
I don't know if it's
one
over.
single care.
I don't necessarily mean it's over. I mean, I think
No, Joe, come on,
I think they will. Well, I don't know.
come on, Joe.
Yankee
I think
Stadium is going to be rocking. It's going to be rocking. Um, that maybe getting the 7 runs may spark something. I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's over, but that ballpark is a house of horrors.
Rodon's gonna have to give
And
us a good outing.
and I got another question. In the 8th inning, what is McMahon bunting? Right back to the pitcher? What is that all about?
I don't know. Yeah, of course, this team would bunt when it's not the right situation. Of course, they bunt when they're down by 100,000 runs, but they wouldn't bunt in a situation where they're down by 1 run.
I just would love to know what is the situation with Dominguez? Why is he either in a doghouse? Do they really feel that he's absolutely nothing? I mean, I don't understand it.
There has to be something behind it. The fact that they don't even use him as a pinch runner in the playoffs is, absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy.
What was that?
The fact that they don't even use him as a pinch runner is ridiculous. I don't get it.
No, I honestly don't understand it. I really, for the life of me, I don't understand why they can't change a little lineup once in a while. Why? What is so hard about changing the lineup and adding somebody new, a fresh face? We can't do it. They refuse to do it.
We don't have that spark guy. We don't have these little spark players that just spark the team. And, we see Vladimir Guerrero Jr., they're doing exactly what they need to be doing. Their superstars are carrying them, and the role players are being excellent role players. And the Yankees are just going up there and guessing. And they have no idea what they're doing.
Here's Dennis. Welcome. How you doing, Dennis? How can we not get Dominguez and Rosario some at bats? We're down 11-0. You got that right. I have no answer for that. I have no answer. First of all, that wouldn't have been the lineup I would put out there today. Absolutely would not have put that line. First of all, no. I would have put Dominguez in there.
Yeah.
I would have put Belly on first base, and I would have I would have put I would have sat Ben Rice.
No Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt would come in against this tough right-hander. I want the lefties in there. I want all lefties in there.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing about this pitcher was that he was striking out all of our lefties night in and night out. I mean, he had that wicked splitter, which, of course, the Yankees couldn't learn from the day before when they faced Gausman, except this guy was basically a splitter fastball pitcher. And he was very, very tough on our lefties today. And, the righties couldn't do anything either. So, I mean, it didn't really matter who you put in the lineup. Nobody was really going to do exceptionally well.
And also the thing here that was embarrassing is not only, I mean, there was a point there that really they were playing with us.
Yeah.
They were actually laughing. Like inside of them, they were laughing.
They don't care.
It was like such a joke.
They don't care. You can see it on their faces.
I want to bring up I want to bring up one of our new members, co-host here, Johnny Salami.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Name. How you doing, Johnny Salami?
Not too well, man.
What?
That was an embarrassment. I'm annoyed. I'm fed up. 2 days in a row. But hey, guess what? Judge came in clutch with bases loaded, just a game late.
Oh God. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it.
We're down by a gazillion runs, and he decided to finally do something. Yeah, we should celebrate.
He starts hitting the ball. It's like, come on, man. Like, you could have done this yesterday.
He's trolling us.
It was rough.
And the Toronto manager, and I'm going to bring up the comment of Andrew Horton. Please comment on Schneider taking out the pitcher. Are we not allowed to get hit in this lifetime? The minute the Yankees get a hit, boom, they got to take him out. I mean, what am I missing here? We're not even allowed to get a hit off your guy. We're not allowed to do anything on that field. Only you guys are the greatest thing since sliced bread? Please. Enough with this. I mean, my God. And then yesterday, they're up by a lot, 11 runs, 10 runs. They bring us his closer. Give me a break. If that's not incentive for the Yankees, then nothing is. Now, I'm one thing I am going to say. The Yankees will win Tuesday night. I have no doubts about that. After that, I don't know. I can't tell you. But Tuesday night, they have to show a little dignity. They have to show a little dignity. They have to win Tuesday night.
I feel like they're going to win Tuesday.
Because that is a darn shame. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think they're going to win Tuesday. I think Rodon's going to have that fire in him. He's going to pitch good. They're going to come ahead. I mean, the good thing is their bats, they started getting the hits today. So one of the flaws we know for sure of the Blue Jays is their bullpen. We just have to get to that bullpen. If we get to that bullpen, the game is ours. And if that works, rinse and repeat, do the same thing for Game 4. And then we'll just see where we go from there. So, I mean, I don't feel good about the series right now, but, I mean, we're still not out. There's still a possibility of us coming back and winning this.
They're going to have to get good starting pitching. Can't allow them to take the lead.
I wanted here's a statement from David. So David says, Joe, you're kidding yourself. I'm not kidding myself, David. They're coming home. Now we're in our own element. You haven't watched series enough to make comments like that. The Yankees have come back from even worse than this, if you can believe that.
2017, they came back, beat Cleveland.
I am not going to sit here and say we're going to lose in 3. First of all, it's not in our DNA to say that. But what we can say is that they look pitiful right now. But they are coming home. And believe me, the series can change of a bucket. You don't know. Things are crazy.
Yeah, true. But
one hit, one element changes everything. I'll give you an example. They were getting blown out in a World Series game. Okay, no chance to come home and win. Reggie Jackson hit a home run in that game in his last at bat. They got blown out. And the first thing that went into my mind, way younger than a long time ago, that home run meant something. And you know what? The next game he hit 3 home runs in a row. So he hit 4 home runs in a row. Do you not know the magic what that means? The 7 runs means something. I know we got blown out and we look like garbage. I understand that. But the mere fact that they got 7 runs has got to give you a little bit of a hope that the next game they're going to come out. They're going to win the next game, guys. They're going to win the next game. I don't know after that. But if they win it, they're going to win it on momentum and all that. So please, when I'm saying something, I have seen thousands of playoff games. I have seen thousands of regular season games. I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I don't
let the
disagree,
game.
but yeah, I mean, but the last time
Yeah,
we came back, it was
it does
Joe Girardi.
now. What?
I just don't.
What
I don't
did you
trust
say?
Aaron Boone enough. I don't. I'm saying it. I don't trust Aaron Boone enough for this team to come back. I don't. We had Joe Girardi, yeah, Joe Torre, yeah, Don Zimmer, and all those other great Billy Martin. But with Aaron Boone, I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm not too
Um,
confident in Boone.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up.
That's fine.
I've seen it too many times. Hey, listen, the Yankees killed the first two games against the Mariners. Mauled them, killed them. They went over there and lost 3 in a row and lost the series. Yankees were the better team. They had better pitching. They had John Wetland in the bullpen. They didn't have much. They still beat us. If you don't think that Tuesday's going to be absolutely ridiculous at the Bronx, then you haven't lived through a playoff series. I'm not saying in one way or the other if they're gonna come back and win this, which they might. And you think I'm crazy. But if they come back and win it, then remember what I said at 7:43 on Sunday. You can't, first of all, you can't give up. While you still have a pulse, there's always a will and a way. I am not conceding. Do they look bad? Yes. Did they look better? Did they look good the last 2 innings? Yes. They can take that 2 innings and bring that to the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm saying. Give it a chance. What do we have to lose? You got to play the game, right? They're not going to lose 3 in a row. I'm telling you right now, they are not going to lose 3 in a row.
Yeah.
They are winning the next game. One way, come hell or high water. I mean, everything was going right for the – those home runs, I understand that. But look at some of those hits. The high bouncer from Guerrero. Another trickly bounce up the middle. I mean, listen, they got breaks too, They got breaks. Yeah, they hit some home runs. I understand that. But things can change. And baseball is not like any other sport. It could change in an instant. I know you don't see it. And I understand. I love you for it. But give it a chance. They're not done yet.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't want to give up at all.
Let's bring up Chef Nick to say hello. How you doing, Chef? How's it going?
What's up, boys? What's going on? How you guys doing? What's up, Johnny Salami? What's up, man?
What's up?
What's going on, dude? What's up, chat? Good to see everyone, especially on this beautiful day. Oh my God!
Another day.
Craziness, man. I don't know what the hell. Evan, I was with you, man. I fell asleep. I was like, "Holy Lord!"
Yeah,
this is a good time for a nap, huh?
Seriously.
Catch my Z's while they underperform as usual. Oh man, unreal. Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the word you want to give? Disgusting. In every way, sure, absolutely. Like home run derby, man. Unbelievable.
AMW brings a very good point. All the pressure will be on Rendon. We'll see how well he responds. Yeah, that's a good point. That's an excellent point. And I think he will. I think he will respond. I really do. I am not giving up. I've seen too many times. I see the trend. And believe it or not, those 7 runs meant something. I know you don't see it. I know you're seeing 13 runs. If the Yankees would have lost 13-0 today, I would have said yes. But what I saw in the end, the Yanks are coming back.
Oh, you're talking about their
Take it for what you don't want to believe me. That's up to you. But when they come out charging on Tuesday, which is going to lead into Wednesday, I am telling you, there is something. It's this book has not been written yet. It is not done. It's not done.
Well, what do you think is going to happen, Joe?
What I really feel is I think that there's going to be first of all they're going to act big in the first 2 innings on Tuesday. That's number one.
Yeah,
I think they're going to take a quick lead. First of all, the bleacher creatures are going to go nuts, and they're going to be out of their element. They're going to be out of it.
Okay.
And I truly believe. And the Yankees are going to come out and they're going to get 2, 3, 4 runs right off the bat.
Okay.
And then things are going to settle in. And then the Yanks, however they're going to do with the bullpen, that's up to them. But the mere fact that they started hitting, I've seen it too many times, guys.
Yeah.
Trust me when I'm telling you, it is not over.
It's not
Now,
over.
they may lose. They may lose, but they're not going down. We're not going down without a fight.
Yeah.
And they're not going to lose in 3 games. And not.
Maybe Aaron Boone can show
And
the team.
I'll sit here.
Well,
what I think is going to happen is that the Golden Boy is going to close the door and he's going to talk to the troops. I really do. Or he could be looking at them and not say one word.
We do have to respect Toronto's power in every way. I think,
respect them so much.
Yeah. We can't take it kindly. We can't take it lightly. These guys, they're killers. They killed us today.
They were prepared.
Yeah, they come prepared in every way. They're one step ahead of us. So we have to respect that. We can't go in just saying, "Oh, we're going to win this and that's it." No, we gotta be a little strategic here. You got to be a little smarter than them. But they're just Savage, which I always said sounds like a bad drill rapper in today's world. Just the name itself. But he like you couldn't even tell this kid only has 5 career starts. He's pitching like a pro, like a veteran, seasoned veteran. He dominated us, and hats off to Toronto for doing that. But we have to be better than them. We gotta wake up and not let this happen Tuesday. Yeah, I mean we can feel we're gonna win. But they have to show up with that feeling. So that's up to them to, just show up. They have to show up. So realistically. So, but sure. I did like that little mini comeback, that was great, but wasn't enough. Would have been enough if it wasn't a high scoring affair on the Blue Jays part. But a lot of people, I respect a lot of the fans are saying Rodon hasn't done well against the Blue Jays. Look, Max Fried hasn't done well against the Blue Jays, but I threw the stats out the window because I wanted him to do good. So I'm going to do the same thing against Rodon. I'm gonna root for them. I'm gonna cheer for them. A lot of things, stranger things have happened in the playoffs, so you just never know what's going to happen. But I'm not gonna say it's over. We're still playing baseball, still playing the game. So we'll see what happens. So.
All right, let's take some questions. Let's take some questions from the chat. The Yankees have proven to me that they cannot beat the team under pressure. Sayonara for this team this year. the bullpen stinks and they can't beat Toronto. It's not a feeling, it's a happening. Okay. All right, Richard, you're entitled to that opinion. And okay. I agree to a certain extent, but I also agree that the Yankees are going to come back. I mean, you can't change my mind. I mean, you know how to you change my mind Tuesday when it's the final score. If the Yankees lose, you change my mind, and I'm the first one to say, you're right, guys. But not when I know, and in my heart, and now what I see, they are not done yet. And that's my opinion. Take it for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to play the game Tuesday. We're in our element. We're in the Bronx. And there's no reason why they can't win that game on Tuesday. Maybe they make a little lineup change. Maybe Dominguez will be in that lineup. I don't know. I have no idea. But I don't think this team – I do not think this team is done. They've played great this year, then they stink, then they were okay, then they were good, then they stink, and right now they stink. So they're about to go back to good. And I got a feeling in our post-game show Tuesday, it's gonna be a little bit different than it was today. That's the way I feel.
It looks like the summer Yankees were back, just the way they played against the Blue Jays during the summer, where was it 7 losses? 6 out of 7, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, incredible.
Richard says, you see, with me, it's watching what the pitching is doing. And the Yankee pitching against Toronto has been crumbling. Okay, you're right. You're right. But there's a different element now. They're not going to be in that ballpark right now is a house of horrors for them. It's a house of horrors. But that doesn't mean that Yankee Stadium is not going to be a house of horrors for them. We play well against Toronto at Yankee Stadium for the most part. They didn't get here on luck. They got here because they at the right time they pitched well, they hit well, they started gelling together. You don't automatically lose that. Toronto has been a really, really good team the past 2 weeks. Okay, I grant that, but come on, their catcher is hitting like Babe Ruth. It's just one of those things right now. And it could go away in a blink of an eye. One bad play, one incredible explosive hit by the Yankees. That's what happened with Toronto. The minute Judge struck out, it was done. So why can't that happen with the Yankees? You think Guerrero's going to get a hit every freaking time he comes up? No, something's going to go the Yankees' way. One way or the other, it does come up. Now again, doesn't mean that they're gonna win the series. I don't know, but I am not going to stay here and tell you that they're going to lose 3 straight. They're not. They're winning the next game, come hell or high water. And if it means they have to change the lineup around, well, then do it. Do whatever you have to do. You come this far, they're not going to just everybody's making it sound like the Yankees are going to put their gloves on the field. Go ahead, go get your base hits and leave. It's not going to happen. These are veteran ball players. Your Goldsmiths, your Judges, your Chisholms, McMahons. These are guys, Giancarlo Stanton. These are guys that will perform. Unfortunately, they had 2 very, very, very bad games. But that's why you got to play 3 out of 5. I'm the first one that'll be negative. And I'm negative on the 2 games, but I'm not going to be negative already on Tuesday. Yeah, of course, everybody has a right to say, yeah, they're going to get swept. And Yankee haters are loving it. But that doesn't mean it's going to happen. So what we actually can do is root for the team even harder. Because when they do something good, it's only going to make you feel stronger. And like I said, just go with the flow. These 2 games are done. They're gone. They're history. It's over. Let's come to the Bronx now.
Yeah.
Let's see what the 2025 Yankees are really made of. Now it's against the wall. It's all against the wall. Could they bounce up and move forward? I believe they can. You just don't have players like Giancarlo Stanton and Judge and Bellinger and the list goes on. And throw it in the tank. You don't. So unless it's the last out and the Blue Jays win and the Yankees lose, I'm keeping a very, very as incredible, as crazy as it sounds, I see some good spots here, and the Yanks are going to turn it around on Tuesday. That's really all I could say about it. Guys, somebody shine in. Please give me your feeling.
Yeah, I really hope your Joe, what you're feeling comes true. But in order for that to happen, the Yankees themselves have to be accountable and perform not at this level that they're doing right now. So yeah, sure. Like you said, if Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's not going to hit every time, but if he can do it, how come not Judge? Yeah, anything could happen come Tuesday. So Judge can hit a grand slam. Who knows? You never know. But the Yankees have to, they can't, like today, they can't swing the ball at every pitch. They need to work the count. So today they strike out a lot. That's the thing. And just for Savage, for him to, strike them, like keep them off balance and strike them out so much, like they're just, it's almost like their own demise. It's like if once they see the game going out of reach, it's like they wing it. And I always bring up winging it. It's like they don't have a plan to to get back into the game. But it seemed like they did in regards with the 7 runs, that small comeback. But it's like once you see 6-7 runs ahead, it just seems like they separate. They're the game of baseball that they have, like the fundamentals get separated along these lines, and then it's just like they go their own way. It's almost like they want to go home. They want to go home, they want to have dinner, and then they just want to go to the next game. But I did see a little fight in them today, and I hope they bring that for Tuesday, that small sample size. And the reason why I say small sample size, because those runs weren't enough to win the game. But if they could do that, and they could be like, wait, okay, we can get back into this game. Toronto, sure, they're killing us, they're dominating us, but if we can chip away and pretty much keep them under 5 runs, and I say 5 runs because 10 runs yesterday and 13 runs today. If we can keep it down a notch, let's just say 5 runs, that'd be great. So it's up to the Yankees to do it. Yeah, I feel like they could win it. I really can. I mean, we can say I feel like someone's gonna do great. Like I said, I was wrong about today. I thought Max Fried was gonna have a low scoring game, and he didn't. So I was very wrong about that. I wasn't expecting this type of game. But yeah, I think in the Bronx, there is a different element to it where it's like everyone in the stadium is going to be going crazy. They're going to be nuts. So that's going to, something that's going to be on our side. So we'll see. But that's, I think it's the Yankees just need to wake up and, just please get your team, get your players under control, Boone. Just we have to perform at a better a better higher bar than the last couple of games. So, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we just need that momentum.
I'm going to address. No, I'm going to come to you, Johnny. Right? I just want to address this 1 second, and floor's yours. What I love about Joe is he keeps bringing up the co-host, but so fired up he won't let anybody talk. Now that's not. First of all, it's not true. I said first of all, our post game shows are over 2 hours most of the time, if not all the time, and sometime over that. So if I have a little rant, I have my rant, but everybody gets a chance to talk. So I don't, and if it seems that way, well, I apologize. But if I have a rant, I have a rant. And if Chef Nick has a rant, he has a rant. I give everybody equal time. If you choose not to talk, that's not on me. So if you think I'm hogging up the talking time, I'm very sorry. But I'm passionate about this channel, and I do not bring people up to let them be silent. I do not do that. My shows, these shows here, are 2 hours long. I'm exhausted. I do everything I can to make sure that each and every one of these guys are up to date. They're ready to go, and I do not take advantage of anybody that's a co-host here. So I just want to address that, because I mean, even if that was said in jest, I'm not that type of person. So if I talk a lot, and I talked a lot, then we go to 3 hours, and then who wants to stay here stays here. But I do not take advantage of any one of my co-hosts. So I just want to make that known. And I'm not saying that you're telling me that I do, but the mere fact that you're saying that I go, I get fired up and I don't give them a chance to talk is not fair, because our show's over 2 hours. We're not a 30-minute rinky-dink show. I'm here for 2.5 hours. We're on in the morning. We're on in the afternoon. We're on a pregame. We're on special shows. We do postgame. We have interviews. We do baseball games. We do live-ins. You think if I don't give them a chance, they're going to stay with us? So that's all. And I, again, not for fanning. I love you as being here, but I had to address that. And that's not, and these guys will, if they feel that they don't have enough time to talk, they will tell me, and and they have the right to say it on the air too. But I don't think that's the problem here. Okay, I'm sorry there, Johnny Salami. Go ahead.
It's all good. I do agree with what you've been saying, Joe. I do feel confident the Yankees are going to come back and win Game 3. Not saying they're going to win the series, but hey, all you need is that momentum shift. And I've seen it plenty of times where we've been on the losing side of it and the winning side. And you just need that one play, and it'll change the entire series. Doesn't matter how well the other team played before. It's that one play that just changes it. And you know it when it's going to happen. So I do feel confident about going into Game 3. Obviously, they have to show up. Judge has to perform. He can't perform after when the bases are loaded. He has to perform when the bases are loaded if the opportunity arrives. He has to put on his big boy pants and show that he's the big guy all season long. He's also the big guy in the postseason. I do feel confident about Rodon. I know he hasn't pitched well against the Blue Jays this season, but listen, this is a new game. This is the postseason. This is the regular season. He's at home. If he's in there in the right mentality, I feel like he can do it. I know he can do it. If he gets fired up, it's in his blood. It's running through his veins. He's going to make it happen. So I do feel confident about that. If we win Game 3, it's going to bleed into Game 4. And we just go from there. So I do feel confident about winning Game 3.
That's a good point, man.
Excellent point. I like, you bring it out. You bring it out fair and square. That's very, very good. I appreciate that. Mr. Evan, you got the floor. Go ahead.
Yeah, to me, it's just the way I see the Blue Jays playing is a typical World Series caliber team. They may not make it past the next round if they even do make the next round. And I know in the beginning of the show I was like, yeah, the series is over, but that was just an over-exaggeration. I feel like the Yankees can still find a way if they really, really want to, and they have it in their bones. If they have that comeback in their bones, if they have that rally in their bones, like Michael Kay would say, then they will do it. If not, if they want to go home, then they'll go home. This team needs to show up on Tuesday. They need to forget about these past 2 games because it was completely unacceptable to see them blown out the way they were. I don't care about the runs at the end of the game today. The fact that they can't even show some fire in the first couple of innings and they can't even make adjustments off of the same type of pitcher that pitched in yesterday's game with splitters and fastballs, they do not show that they are capable of winning at this level with this manager, with this front office, with this team. And I just don't – I'm very, very disappointed in this team because I thought they would figure it out by now. Aaron Judge, I thought he would figure it out. Stanton, he's been great. But this year in the postseason, he hasn't been that way. Some of the young players that we have, I thought they would step up. Volpe has. Wells has. Some other guys, no. It takes a total team effort. Each player needs to have a role that they play on the team in order to have success. That is why baseball is a team game. You're not going to win with individual players, individual stats, and individual MVPs. I don't care about Aaron Judge's MVPs in the regular season. Yeah, it's great. But win a World Series. If you have to sacrifice something for the team, then do it. If you have to draw a walk, do it. If you have to get on base, do it. Like, there's a fine level of this. And we've been saying it all year that Aaron Boone doesn't have enough. He doesn't hold accountability for the players. He doesn't hold these players accountable enough. Well, in the postseason, it really shows that he does not make adjustments, and he is not adjusting to where the team needs him to be. And the fact that the players can't, I think the players respect him, but the thing is they don't play well under him because Aaron Boone doesn't hold them to that level of professional standards that they should. And that's my problem. I think they can still come back if they really, really want to, if they decide to, get their heads out of their butts. But it's going to take a will. And when there's a will, there's a way. And Rozan's going to have to give us a great, great outing on Tuesday. He's going to have to be that spark plug that we need, or else we're not going to go anywhere. I would love it if they came back. I don't see it happening, but that would be great if they did. That's it.
Well said, Evan.
Okay, well said. I want to give a shout out to JG Insight. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for believing in the show. Wolverine, thank you for the comment. And of course, not for banning. I truly am happy that you said what you said, because now we get it straight that we can be on as long as 3 hours if we have to, but everybody will will get their point across. And believe me, I appreciate it. I'll take the criticism. If even in kidding around, if you thought that I was quote unquote hogging the time, well, I'm sorry, but I feel that the rant is deserving because I believe so much in this team, and I'm very passionate about it. I'm very passionate about the New York Yankees. It's been in my blood since I was 5 years old, probably even younger than that. So. And again, I do appreciate what you said, but I think that everybody here knows that our post game shows are just like the Yes Network. They let everybody talk, and everything comes out before they sign off. And if you notice at the end, everybody has a chance to say their final piece. So I'm glad that came out, and that's it. I will not, I won't address it anymore. I thought it was a good thing, and I'm glad you did that. And JG, very, 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 very nice of you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Let's go to the next one. Off-season news: the Yanks will hire Michael Kay to manage. Boone will be in the booth calling game. I like that. Hey, Star, I got to tell you, I don't know if I said this to you before, but in your picture with those glasses, if you look fast, you look like Hal Steinbrenner. Just want to let you know, and that's a compliment. So I just want to let you know, if you look fast and get a picture of Hal Steinbrenner, this guy looks like him. Can you imagine if it really was? That would be hysterical. So I mean that with a lot of respect. So let's see. But I like your comment. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go to Celia.
Text me.
Hello. Okay. In my opinion, the Yankees don't have enough stars on the team to beat this team. This team is different than any other teams that they've come back on. I don't know, guys. Can you address that a little bit? What do you think?
Oh,
Can the Yankees play in the same field as the with stars? I think they can, but let's hear your opinions.
Well, they definitely have enough stars. I mean, they have Cody Bellinger, Stanton, and Judge, who've all won significant things. It's the way they play on the field. That's it.
Yeah.
They have stars on paper, but playing on the field is a different thing. The Blue Jays, they do have some stars, but the Yankees I feel like they have more stars, but their stars don't show up at this time of year. That's just what I think.
Yeah, I think it's enough. Mr. Salami, what do you think?
I agree with what Evan said. We have the stars. They just got to show up and perform. You can have an entire team stacked 1 through 9, all MVP players. But if they're not performing, you're not going to win. Look at the late 90s Yankees. We didn't have all stars. They were just, some of them were scrappy players, but guess what? They came through and they performed. It just comes down to performing. Doesn't matter if you're a star or not. You can still win.
Yeah, and while you're saying something, I want to mention to everyone. So tomorrow night, everyone, and the link is out. NY Yankee Mania is presenting the play-by-play of the Dodgers and the Phillies at 6:08, and I'm going to have the pleasure for the first time to have with me Johnny Salami is going to be calling the game with me. And let's give kudos to him.
Yes.
Anybody else on the panel that could come up, we would love for you to come. And so everybody's given fair share here. Everybody gets carte blanche, whatever they want, and this is the time for Johnny to shine. So everybody, please come in, press the like button, listen to it. It's a great game tomorrow, the Phillies and the Dodgers. And why not, man? Yankees are off. It's really, really great. And we want you to come up. Johnny, thank you for agreeing to do this. And how do you feel about it?
I'm excited. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's the first time doing this. So I'm ready. I'm excited. So it's definitely an honor.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be great. I know.
I appreciate it.
Good luck, man. Yeah, have fun. Have fun with it.
That's it. Just
yes, and anybody if anybody can come up, Chef Nick, if you can come up, that would be great. You had mentioned you possibly can come on a little bit later.
I can possibly, yeah.
That would be great. Well, he's at it again.
Dennis.
Joe, I know not for banning well, and he meant no harm. I brought him here. He likes when you get passionate on topics and gets rolling. We will win the next 2 and the pressure back on Toronto. Yeah, Dennis. No, but first of all, Dennis, you did not have to do that. Dennis, come on. And number one, I'm glad that he said that. I really am. because even if everybody here had a slight inkling that I didn't give everybody a chance here, I'm glad that it came out because we're family. If you guys don't tell me what you're feeling, I don't know. And I love you. Love the passion of me. I love the passion of you guys. So no, really, Dennis, absolutely nothing. You know me. I love each and every one of you guys. Dennis, that's so unnecessary. Thank you so much, man. You're a hero. You're my hero of this show. You've been unbelievable, Dennis. I can't thank you enough. Man, oh man, you're in front of us. You get a big hug from each and every one of us. I swear to God, you and your family are just a blessing. God bless you all. Every one of you in the chat, God bless you. But I do want everybody to come up and give Johnny a rah-rah tomorrow night. That would be nice. That would be great. And I'm still waiting for Chef Nick to do a couple of innings with us. And maybe tomorrow, if he has the chance. I know he's very busy, but the offer's there, and we want him to come up and have some fun with us.
Sure. Yeah, no, I'll definitely let you let me know. You know, like even if I pop up, yeah, I'll definitely let you know.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely. But you know, when I was talking to Johnny about it, you know, he was saying, "Oh yeah, I talked to the TV." Well, that's what you want to hear. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You talk to the TV. People would come over when nobody was home, and they'd say, "Joe, are you losing it? Is there something I don't know?" No, I'm trying to see if I could be a fraction of how they do the game. Now, of course, I mean, I'm no Michael Kay. I'm no anybody, but I enjoy it. It's passion. And it's a lot of fun to do. And it's a lot of fun to do with other people. That's why you have, 2-3 announcers. In the olden days, everybody did 3 innings on TV and 3 innings on radio. That's the way it was. Now everything is, you have your lead guy, you have your color guy, you have this guy, you have this girl. It's all different. And that's why there's equal opportunity everywhere. So we like to have fun. And the passion is there. If the game, sometimes when the game is out of hand, it gets a little tough, but we look at the game, we go on and on. But tomorrow, we're going to have Dodger fans and we're going to have Philly fans because I definitely promoted this thing outside of Mania. And let me tell you, when they're in here, they want to hear the play. They want to know what's going on because some of them are in the office. Some of them are in their car. They can't watch the play-by-play. So this is like the next best thing. They don't have to worry about all the shenanigans that go on. Oh, this break and this time and blah, blah, blah. No, you're going to hear the play. And that's what makes this so nice, so comfortable. And is such a nice thing to follow up on. And that's why we do it. And what better way to do it now in the playoffs? There's no right or wrong. We're just having fun. So so please, everyone, come and join us tomorrow. Remember, everyone, to give a big shout out to Ken from The Ugly Truth. Tomorrow is his birthday. As far as I know, he's not going to be streaming, but I do know right now, in a little while, he's going to be calling the Detroit Tiger game with the Mariners. So if you guys have a chance, go over there and wish him happy birthday. Being the fact that he won't be on the air tomorrow, I'm trying to get him on our show tomorrow, especially in the morning. So because we sing happy birthday to everyone, so we're going to try to do that. But if we can't, let's show Ken some love. He's 2 years in a row. He's called Yankee games through and through, and he's been nice enough whenever he can't to give us the game. So There's a lot. There's just a lot here, guys, and I appreciate it. Please press the like button and subscribe to the channel. And now it's still 38% of you watched all day, watched the morning program, did our pregame. You're in there and you're watching, but you still haven't subscribed and you don't press the like button. That's all we ask. It's for free. It's nothing you have to do, but just press the button. Go to NY Yankee Mania, press it, and leave. That's it. You did your job. You don't know how big this means for us. I really would appreciate you doing and giving the love to Johnny tomorrow in his debut play-by-play. And I'm not putting pressure on you, by the way.
Oh, no worries.
I'm just trying to.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
He's going to do a way better job than me.
He's ready.
I just want to
That's
bring up.
it. I mean, hey, listen. Go ahead.
I just want to bring up a comment by Jose. It was a good comment. I just want to get you guys opinions on this too. So he's like, Chef, Yankees are going back home and winning our home games just like the Jays did. There you go. I just want to get your insight on that, guys. What do you think about that?
Yeah, Evan or Evan started off. I'll go last.
Yankees going back. I definitely think that we can. I think the stadium did a great job of making a lot of noise against the Red Sox, and they have to bring the same energy. So, yeah, of course, I think the momentum of the Yankee fans can lead this team to a successful game. And, they have to back it up. It's on them. I
agree. I feel like we're going to win these next two games. Not saying we're going to win the series, but, I mean, we're back home. We have Rodon for game three, which I feel like he's going to pitch well. And once we get over that hurdle, we have Schittler for game four. So I'm feeling good.
Let's go to the next one, guys, and comment. The Golden Boy said the Yankees play with their back against the wall all year. Comment? Start with Evan. You go first, and then we'll work our way to Johnny, and then Chef Nick.
Well, the Golden Boy needs to start producing on the field before he starts talking. That's my opinion. Stop saying you're going to play with your back against the wall. I mean, we've heard these quotes all season long. Start producing, please. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, Evan just hit the nail on the head. He's right. He could say that, but he's got to actually perform. He does have some credit to it. I mean, you see how we had that June gloom and that slump in July. We came back and, we really tied for first. Obviously, we didn't get the division because the Jays had the tiebreaker, but we did come back and we performed well. We did good in the wild card series. We were down for elimination, but we came back and won. So he has some credit to that, but he has to perform himself. So we'll see.
And before we go to Chef Nick, I just want to address what Dennis said. Dennis said, Johnny, I will be here for Johnny's debut. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Okay, Chef Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Judge, Charles just mentioned that too. I was going to say, he says that all the time. Like, all right, so what's new? Same old news. I'm not taking anything away from Judge, anything that he's done individual stat wise, but when it comes to that, yeah, you can't just keep saying the same thing over and over. But even with the when the press conference or anytime the reporters interview him, it'd be nice for him just to have a little fortitude in his voice. You know what I mean? Instead of smiling all nervously. I don't know what he does behind closed doors, but just as our captain, show a little spunk, man. Show a little testicular fortitude. Drink some testosterone juice, man. Let's get some. Let's feed off you. We need that energy. Us fans need that energy. It's like, you know what? Make us believe you're gonna do what you say you're gonna do. But even with the getting, just striking out the bases loaded, or just too little, too late with everything. it has to be at that moment. It can't be like 1 inning later or 3 innings later or 2 games later. So, but no, that was a very good point, guys. Evan and Johnny, it's like you guys hit it on the head too. It's and also with that comment as well. It's like there's no room for that for the next game, and even if we win that, there's no room for that for that in the like the whole series too. So that has to stop now. So, but good comment, man.
Okay. Yeah, no question about it. I like it, and I'm glad you guys shined in on it. Katie goes, now we're down 2-0 in the series. We have to bounce back and win. Yep, without a doubt, 150,000%, Katie. So, it's good. I want to get everybody into the mode that we're going to go on Tuesday and we're going to win. Now, I know Richard has a comment here. Listen, Joe and the guys, it has nothing to do with Yankee Stadium or Toronto. The Yankees must take the lead and try and not try to fight back. If they fall behind, the crowd will turn on them early lead. Well, yeah, they may turn on them, but it will be a little bit later on. They sure pay enough to get in there and root. So I'm pretty sure the last ounce of their blood, they're going to go nuts. Unless it's just a blowout that, is beyond proportion. But I just don't see it happening. I'm really holding out the candle to fate that they are going to come in there and there's going to be a change in narrative and that's it. By the way, everyone, I want to make note another thing of a giveaway. If the Yankees lose on Tuesday night, and that's only a big if they do lose, we will have our giveaway on Wednesday. If the Yankees lose on Wednesday, we will have our giveaway on Thursday. If the Yankees don't lose, we keep going. So that's how the hope I'm going to have. So just remember, if the Yankees get ousted, that next day we will have our giveaway. So hopefully it won't be till after Halloween. I am not giving up the faith. I refuse to do that. And as far as I'm concerned, these 2 games are done, finished, and it's time to cook something else. Oh, I like that. It's time to cook something else. Because you're not taking the leftovers that was sour. So now you're going to cook up something different. And that's how you got to look at it, guys. Come on the Joe train, please. We've been to the ride all year long. Let's do it one more time. Actually, 3 more times. Got to do it here. You got to do it the next series, and you got to do it the next series. Ride the NY train, please. I would really appreciate it. Give me that much. Give me that much. Let's go back to Michael. Chef Nick has the answer. When the bread doesn't, when the bread doesn't rise high enough, he has the yeast that's what the Yankees made a little extra. Yankees need a little extra yeast.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I like that, Richard.
I like that.
Richard.
That. He wants to explode.
I guess he wants some bread. John, John, what's up? You must be suffering, my boy. In the playoffs, you're still in it until you lose at home. The Yankees have not done that yet. So root for them to hold and serve and force a game 5. Thank you. So John's on the Joe train. Who else is on the Joe train? Anybody on the panel?
I'll probably take an Uber. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm on you.
Yeah, I'm on the train.
I'm on the train.
That's
train, baby.
You're on 3, and that's 4. Okay, who's on the Joe and John Ferrazzo's 5? Who's on the Joe train? Come on, let's hear it here, guys. Let's hear it. Richard, let's see. All Americans have to vote for the Yankees against the Canadian team, Toronto. Let's get real here. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, we're talking about baseball. Let's keep it real. We're talking about baseball. Let's see. What didn't we?
I'm tired of it too.
Who didn't we? How about Hamburger? Hamburger helper. Yankees morale is too low to come back now. It wasn't close games. They've got blown out both times. Well, you know how we're going to answer that, right, Mr. HH? Tuesday night when they come out and they take a 5-0 lead. How about that? I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you the Yankees are going to be up 5-0. Think I'm crazy? We will see Friday night, baby. We will see Friday night. Let's see. Charles keeps saying, let's go Yankees. And I keep saying, join the Joe train. Join it, join it, join it. Live it, love it, learn it. And let's join the train, baby. We are not done yet. The script is not done.
That's right.
Let's see. You know, the Yankees have been embarrassed for the last 2 games. Okay. I really think they may play in their favor offensively. I'm concerned about the pitching, and rightfully so, Rich. I do understand that. We may have to slug our way, but you know what? We went with Carlos all year long. Let's put it in his hands. Let's see what he's really made of. You know, hopefully speaking of that, let's take a look. Equally as important as the weather. Because if the weather's bad, we have no game. So let's see what we got for Tuesday, guys.
I thought I saw
All right.
Wednesday, not Tuesday. I think we're good for Tuesday.
Tuesday, 10 days. Here we go. Okay, so Tuesday, we're looking at 8% chance of rain.
Yeah.
So that's good. And Wednesday, 99. Oh, Golden Boy, 99% chance of rain.
Okay.
On Wednesday. And Thursday, 1%. So what do you think, guys?
Maybe it's a coincidence. Who knows?
That should be. Yeah, it might be a coincidence. Maybe he's going to hit 3 home runs. You know, it would just be nice one time that he just comes up and just has a game to remember. Out of all the games, not one time can we honestly say he took it by the horns. And that's, oh my God. I mean, it's just unreal. Why does the light go out in October for this man? I don't understand it. I know you guys are going to say, yeah, but he's hitting 400. But he didn't do it with the light shining bright. He killed that game 1. But I swore, that's it. I'm not going to talk about it. Momentum is today's starting pitcher. 1 game has nothing to do with it. It's the last of the last game. Yes, and I agree with that. You know, it's just like if you're in a slump, you're 0 for 24. You get a hit. You're not 1 for 25. You're 1 for 1. So that's what we have to do. If the Yankees take the lead in the game, they're up in the lead. They're up in the 4th inning, 5th, whatever they are. Bottom line is that top of the 9th's got to end. The Yankees don't come up in the bottom of the 9th. You know that they won the game. And that's what we're going on. So join the Joe train. Join NY Mania as we go forward to stop what the Blue Jays have started. Because now it's going to be our turn. Michael, Yankees need to be positive. And they will.
Yeah.
They will. I mean, listen, they're not going to be jumping up for joy right now. They're thinking about Tuesday. They're thinking about the momentum. They're thinking about being at home in their element. And I still say, you could tell, again, I could tell when the Yankees are going to they're going to lose. And that Red Sox series, that time that they lost 4 in a row, when they lost the first game, I knew they were going to lose all 4. I know you're going to say, oh, yeah, that's easy to say. I said it. And I stuck by my guns. It just was turning. And how did it turn? It was a stolen base by Dave Roberts.
Yeah.
And that turned the whole series. You say, well, just the stolen base? It was the way it was done. On Mariano Rivera, on Jorge Posada. Just got in there. And all of a sudden, and the Yankees were leading in that game. All of a sudden, it all turned. Well, that's what I see in this series. Those runs were giving me the hope of what's to come. And watch. Let's see. If Judge has a big night Tuesday, it will really mean a lot. Yeah, of course. I mean, if anybody has a big night, not just Judge, it could be anybody, guys. I mean, you can't just, Judge can hit 3 homers, but everybody else got to do something. Now Bellinger hit 1, so that's good. Grissom looks like that he's kind of in a funk. Giancarlo got a couple of decent hits. Let's rah them. Let's do this. Let's really do this. What do you guys see? What do you guys see for tonight's game of the Tigers and the Mariners? Do you see the Mariners coming back on their home field, or what do you guys think?
Who's pitching? I don't even know who's pitching.
Tariq Skubal
I'll
against
check right now.
Luis Castillo.
Wow. Okay.
So a good matchup.
Yeah,
I thought it
very
was
An update on that game. Bottom 2, Tigers and Mariners, no score.
Okay. Wow. I think. It's
And
gonna
by
be
the way, Ken from The Ugly Truth is doing that game right now. So if anybody still is in a baseball mood, you could go there and listen to some good baseball content right there. And again, you could go in there, wish him a nice happy birthday. I know he would really appreciate that. So that, if you can do that, guys, that would be really nice. So what else is everybody, what else is on somebody's mind here? What else do you want to get out there? I know we had a big football Sunday, and the obvious here in New York, the Giants lose, the Jets lose. I mean, I guess is that anything different? Although I'm kind of happy because the Cowboys won, so I'm happy about that. But I know. I just know that a lot of people don't like to hear that, but hey. Can't help it. Nitin's on my side, but he's in South Africa right now, which, by the way, Nitin gives his best to everybody. And he sure hopes that you enjoyed some of the guests that are going to be coming up in the next couple of days, which we'll get into. But you know that Tom Gordon is coming up on Tuesday. We have another guest tomorrow. We have quite a few things going on. So I really, really hope that you guys will come in. We're back to 8:30 in the morning tomorrow, guys. Back to 8:30. And actually, we have 2 shows. It's going to be 8:30, and we're also going to be on at 11. So we have 2 guests. This is going to be a surprise or 2. So hang in there, everyone. So I'm looking forward to this whole week, and I can't wait for Tuesday night. I wish the Yankees were playing tomorrow. I want to get this thing back on the right track. So, So unless of anything, guys, if you want to start your final thoughts, that'll be fine. I mean, it's really up to you guys. If you guys want to talk about anything else, Chef Nick, you have anything else on your mind about the games or upcoming, or have your thoughts? Go ahead.
Yeah, no. All I wanted to say was it's really a bad time for Grisham to be in a slump right now. So that's what I wanted to point out when you just mentioned Grisham. But with Michael too, like the Yankees need to be positive. Yeah, I think they need a lot more than that. And yeah, if it's spirituality, that's great. But I think they need more of their mental game. That has to get fixed. So their mental game has to get fixed, and they just need to. They need to figure out Vladimir, and they have to figure out Dalton Varsho. They have to figure out all these players from just from 1 to 9. I think the Yankees can kill the bullpen. I don't think the bullpen is a strong suit for Toronto. Even with the starting pitching, sure, I'll give it to Savage. He did a great job today. Gossman yesterday, I thought he was going to be dominant, and he wasn't. He was shaky on his own. But even, let's just say with the starting pitching today, let's just say if Savage and Fried went the distance, then I think the Yankees would have gotten to the bullpen. So that's why you see them getting the 7 runs against them. If it wasn't such a high scoring affair. But yeah, I mean, I just really hope also the unexpected players on the Yankees are going to be the expected ones to perform, such as Grisham. It's like no one's he's getting in the back burner now because of the way he's performing. But if he comes out swinging for the fences, or just swinging in contact in general, I think that'd be great. So everyone has to contribute from 1 to 9. So they can't, and they always just can't keep swinging, just helping the pitchers out with their low pitch count. That's not good too. And you're definitely going to ruin your own game plan with that. So I just wanted to point that out.
Excellent. No, that's good. Okay. Let's see. So Johnny, we'll start with you with some final thoughts, and whatever you like to talk about, go right ahead.
Yeah, this wasn't the weekend we wanted. It's a little depressing. It hurts. I was hoping to go into Monday, feeling much better, but I'm going to be positive. I'm going to have a positive outlook, and I do feel good about Game 3. Like you were saying, you just need that momentum shift. One play, that's all you need, and it can change a series. And I've seen it plenty of times, both been on the winning side of it and the losing side. If you remember in 2017, the ALDS, we were down 2-0 against Cleveland. Guess what? We came back and won it. So It's still very, very possible. Judge has to perform, put on his big boy pants, and perform when it matters. Same thing for the rest of the guys. You just got to perform. Stop swinging at these the first swing they make, when they come up the plate and, they screw up. They got to stop doing that. They got to actually work the count, make the pitchers, get the pitch count high, make them work. And then, that helps. If we get to the bullpen, I'm not afraid of the bullpen. I know we can perform well against them. So we'll see. But I do feel good about Game 3. And then that's it. Just like you said before, one inning at a time, inning after inning after inning. The next thing doesn't matter until the actual inning you're in right now. And that's all that matters. So we'll see.
Yeah, no question about it. So, good wrap up. I appreciate that. That's really good. Evan, you go next.
All right. So tough game today, to put it simply. We need to come back. We need to win these next 2 games, or else our season is over. So we need to come back and win those. But I think baseball is a very unpredictable game. Anything can happen. And, we came into the series thinking, okay, maybe our starting pitching, has the advantage because some of the Blue Jays pitchers are hurt. Our bullpen, we have the advantage over them because we have more high leverage guys, and some of their guys aren't really experienced enough in the postseason and all that. But the thing is, the Blue Jays have basically ran away with both these games so early in the game that it's basically not allowed us to use our strengths against their weaknesses. We haven't had the chance to use our bullpen correctly. And the first game was definitely on Aaron Boone. But like Joe said before, the momentum started when Aaron Judge struck out. And, our starting pitching hasn't lived up to the occasion. And the Blue Jays have pretty much outsmarted us. They've outplayed us for these past 2 games. And we need that to change starting on Tuesday. I really hope Aaron Boone and the team look themselves in the mirror. And they really have a different outlook on their philosophy and game planning going into Game 3. I think the crowd will be behind Rodon. And as long as he gets off to a good start and we have a lead, then, yeah, I'll be confident. We just can't let the Blue Jays get into their element, get into their game, and I think we'll be okay. But this team needs to start performing to the possibility that they can, and we know that they can do it. They have the talent. We said it all year. They just have to produce on the field, and we have to see them perform like a championship team, or else we're not going to win number 28. So, Jonathan, good luck on the play-by-play tomorrow. I'll try to stop by. Give you some encouragement. And otherwise, happy birthday to Ken. Let's go Yankees. We'll see you guys later.
Yes. And before we go to Chef Nick, I want to mention, so our 11 o'clock show tomorrow is going to feature special guest Dan Blandino. And you may know him as he's been on a lot of the football talents on Fox and CBS and NBC. He is the sports analyst for all the rules. He talks and does all the rules that go on in the world of football, and it's very, very interesting. So he's going to talk about all the new rules, everything that's been happening, what might be coming up in the future. And yes, he is the same one that you do see on the Fox and the CBS games. So he is going to be with us at 11. And joining us at 8:30 in the morning is Monty. Great. I'm forgetting about the last name. Evan, help me out here because I have so many guests on my mind. Monty Snyder.
Snyder, yeah.
She's gonna be on. Sorry about that, Monty. She's gonna be on. She's a world-renowned author, and she does a lot of different sports books. She works with Philadelphia teams. She also works with a lot of kids in sports, and she does a lot. She's a very, very, very interesting guest. It's women in sports is basically the theme to Marnie. So we're really looking forward to hearing her and her story and what she does. So that'll be on in the 8:30 hour. And then when we finish, we have a little break and we come back with a different show with Dean. So stay with us, everyone. And this is all courtesy of Nitin from Nitin Sports and his team. And still from South Africa, he's sending guests to us. So he rebooked Tom Flash Gordon for us. And Tom will be on Tuesday at 9:30 right here on NY Yankee Mania in the morning. So a lot going on, a lot of things. And then, of course, Tuesday night, we have Game 3 of our New York Yankees against the Toronto Blue Jays. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats. That is so, so kind that you care about the show that much. I really appreciate it. And believe me, it doesn't go unnoticed. God bless you all. I know there's not that much left in the weekend. If everybody's got to go back to work tomorrow, safe trip and keep it going. And always remember, you're each and every one of you are all number one. So God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Stay healthy, everyone. And we'll see you tomorrow morning on the Bagel Show and the Coffee Show right here on NY Yankee Mania at 8:30 a.m. Good night, everyone. Co-host, thank you so much. Yeah.
Oh, I just want to point out. I was going to add something. I just want to point out. Dennis just made a comment. And it's very true, though. Chef Nick Apostolak, you don't seem as happy today, man. Nah. Maybe Bill will give you the Rocky speech. There is no tomorrow, too. Man. No, you know what? It's just a bunch of things that were happening today. I'm extremely tired from work, but also in regards to just the way the Yankees were performing. Yeah, so disappointed and exhausting. Yeah, that's a big combination. So no, don't worry, I'm fine. I don't need a Rocky speech. I think the Yankees need a Rocky speech. But yeah, no, just as long as and the key thing is Rodon can pitch and keep it under 5 runs, that'd be great. And then yeah, we can let us perform any type of offensive numbers, to go past that. But yeah, I was just very all in all, I'm very surprised that with the starting pitching, even though the stats, you want to bring up the stats, that it always, whether it's Gill or Fried, never really performed well against them. I just never knew the runs would be that high, but especially today, it's like who knew that, once Fried came out, Warren would give up a Guerrero. It's I don't know. It's just a mix of disappointment, disgust, and the fact that they just can't figure these guys out. It's like you have these people on the team who scream, cry, and will, run up the hill and yell out analytics, because that's their job. But you can't figure these guys out. You really can't. I mean, there's a lot of people that they have a job in regards to that. And these guys are like the main focus of that. So if you can't figure out Vladimir Guerrero, you can't figure out Dalton Varsho, Alexander Kirk, you can't figure him out, then, we don't need you. We don't need you. We'll just play our own game. But yeah, I just find it a little ridiculous. I just want to add that. I didn't want to really do a what's it called, closing arguments, because I've been talking, throughout the whole stream. But anyway, yeah, just closing. Also, I just want to good luck, John, tomorrow. Good luck, Johnny, tomorrow. Definitely, I'm going to root you on, and if I can stop by, I'll stop by, and we'll rock and roll and cook. And happy birthday, Ken, if you're listening. If not, then happy birthday, Ken. There you go. But good to see everyone. Have a good night. Rock on, cook, and keep rooting for the Yankees. Let's do it.
Yep. And Dennis, thank you for the rah-rah. Great
Yes.
show, great post game, and great to have Johnny part of the team. And Dennis, you are definitely part of the team, and we want to see you come up with us, Dennis.
Yes.
You are a big part of NY Yankee Mania. Thank you, and so is everybody else.
Yeah.
Shout out to Yankee Girl. How you doing? I know it's not the best of time for you, but Tuesday's another day. We live for another day. Don't worry about it. All right. Well, good night, everyone. Again, we will see you tomorrow with bagels, coffee, and Yankee talk, and we'll have a great streams tomorrow. And don't forget, Tuesday, Tom Flash Gordon, who was the 8th inning relief guy in the Mariano Rivera era in the early 2000s. So a lot of fun, and we could pick his brain on what goes on with the teams that's down now 2-0 coming home to the Bronx, and we'll get his take. So thanks again, everyone. Good night. See you in the morning. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, everyone. Good night.